Alright, what's up everyone? This is the Nine Shark Man here. I got my Plasma Storm booster box finally, and I will open it for you, except the first part of it has had some technical difficulties, so I will resume from when I realized this, but I'm sorry, I can't really show you like the beginning and unwrapping the box, looking over the box, and it's a really beautiful box, so I'm really sorry about that. But yeah. I will do my best in getting that to happen in the future, but it didn't happen this time, so I'm sorry, but I will try my damnedest to get it done for the next ones. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this anyway. The rest of the parts are fine, it's just the first one that has issues. But yeah, I think I'd go over what I got and that you missed, so yeah. Thanks for watching, and enjoy. I think I was not recording for all of the stuff that I had just done. Um, As you can see, I got my Plasma Storm box. I went over it. It looks really nice. It's got Infernape and Liepard, Lugia and such. Make sure I'm not getting this on camera. Articuno. The packs are awesome. I'm doing a quarter of the packs this time. Looking for Lugia, Ether, Scape Rope, Colorless Machine, Plasma Energy, Kling, ideally. So far, we've gotten Reverse Vanillite, Ether, Violet, then Misk, that I'm probably going to get more of. I was like halfway through another pack when I noticed that it wasn't recording. So, I was talking about Chimchar and how I really love its art. It's just a dynamic card. I love the style that it's drawn in. This is like the second card in the pack, though, so. Of pack 2, so not like you missed much. Patrat, this is the worst one because it hurts itself. Magnemite. I think it's really cool Magnezone's back in the set, and I like this art as well. I like the background. It's such a cool place. This is the area south of Verbank City. So, Clefable with another art that I like. I like how it kind of looks like watercolored-ish in the background, and I really like that. And the greenish blue grass looks really nice. I like it a lot. Plasma Energy, which is one of the cards I'm looking for. I kind of want it reversed because the reverse plasmas look amazing, but I'm happy to get it as a whole either way. Coughing, one of the main features of my pre-release deck. I did not get a whole lot from my pre-release, by the way. It was kind of disappointing, but what can I say? Swadloon. You know, Batman. Not much to say here. Reverse Giratina. This is the card that is in the starter deck, and as you can see, it's like the more Heart Gold Soul Silver-esque reverse holo, where it's everything but the picture, and it's got the plasma symbol in it and the blue border. I really like this reverse holo so much more than the current one. The current one's cool and all, but this one's just so much shinier, so if you had a hand full of it, you can really tell. And regular Giratina. Well, that's anticlimactic. I like the reverse, but not so much the rare. I mean, it's a cool picture and all, but it's not that good of a card. It's not terrible, I guess, but it's got a does 90 damage and it's guaranteed discard. But for 4 energy, the only thing I can really see it being good for is like one-shotting a Mewtwo, which is one-shotting, so already you're... And it's 4 energy to one-shot the Mewtwo, and that's just bad. That's like how I test every single one of Psychic types of now. Anyway, we got a Combee here. Looks like it's Crayola-ized. I don't know. It looks funny. Zubat with the free flight ability, which is like Yanma of the past. Clink. So maybe we'll get a Klinklang soon. That's one of the cards I'm looking for, as I've said. Pansear, which is one of the MVPs of the pre-release. Pansear does 40 times the number of heads, and is from 2 coins, which is really good in a pre-release. And its evolution does, I think it's like 50 plus 10 for every fire energy attached. So Really good card to just stack energy on and go. Joltik, uh, nothing to say about it. I don't really like Joltik at all. Watchog with the amazing plasma border. Lucario, this is the one that completely screwed me over in the pre-release. I really like its background though. It looks really, really nice. Simisear, which is the one that I talked about before, does 20 more for each fire. It's only 40 plus, but it's really, in non-competitive, it is really good if you can just stack energy on it. Reverse Solrock, which is one of the reverses that both me and my roommate pulled at the pre-release, so it's one I really don't care for. And I think we've all noticed I got something shiny in this pack, and it's Cobalion EX. That is a really cool pull. It is not a fantastic card, but I feel like it's actually underrated. I think it will be a very cool card in the format. Like Darkrai, it resists Psychic. It is weak to Fire, which is currently not a type anymore. It is not. Excuse me, my floor is a little bit obnoxious. So please ignore anything that isn't me. I'm not sure how well that read through. Anyway, I feel like it'll be really good. It's got the 100 that isn't affected by anything that your opponent has. So this can go through Sigilyphs. It can go through enemy Klinklangs. I think this will be a huge card in the Klinklang deck. So I'm really glad to pull this. And it can discard special energy. It's like the counter Kling. It's the counter to Klinklang that Klinklang plays. It's the card that will win you mirror matches. That's what I'm attempting to say. So, very happy to see that. Now, if I get a Klinklang and a Lugia full art, I will be set for the rest of this box, and I would not care. Of course, I'd be happy if I pull a Charizard, I will have paid for the entire box in a single card, and that is even better. Anyway, we got another Frillish iteration. Don't really care. Zubat, we've seen that before. Carvana. Oh, there's a Sharpedo in this set? That's awesome. Okay, new goal. Sharpedo. Patrat, again, the bad one. There's one that allows you to draw a card. It's so much better. Trubbish, he looks like... look at that face. Look at that face. It's so... I don't even know. Oh my god. I don't even know. Then we got Durant here. I heard a bit of hype about Durant at the pre-release. I don't really know why. It's a plasma Pokemon. That's all it's got going for it. Then there's Lombre. Oh, there's Ludicolo. I really like this set. There's all of my favorite Pokemon in here. That's cool. There's no Espeon, though. Then we got another Trubbish that doesn't look quite as derpy. Oh, reverse colorist. That is awesome. This is one of the cards I was major looking for, and it's in reverse, which makes it worth so much more. That's fantastic. And our rare is colorless Togekiss. One of the ones I'm not really looking for that much, but I feel like it will have its use, so that's cool. Maybe in like a switch out deck, like a move, you use a move to switch it out of the active, like Ninjask's attack, and maybe that'll work. Maybe it'll work in its way into a deck that way, like how Flygon, like Flyjask. Maybe there'll be something like that with Togekiss in it, so they can't catch or kill anything. If it had a bit more HP, it'd be even better for that. But like, throw in a couple max potions, and you got a pretty solid deck then. Cherubi, that wouldn't. Cherubi. I like the style on this art as well. It's like that Chimchar earlier. I like the rainbow in the background, like the watercolored in rainbow. Zubat. This one's the healing one, which also is not bad. Here's a good Patrat, as if there's ever a good Patrat. Trubbish. This is the third Trubbish in this set. I haven't really kept count, but this one looks different than the other two, so I assume it's different. Just look at that face. He's just, whatever he's looking at, he is in total awe. He's like, oh my god, what the hell is that? So, yeah. Rufflet. Uh, Not much to say about it. It is one of my favorite Pokemon, though. Plasma Frigate. The stadium card that I really don't see being in use unless you want to counter another stadium and are relying on the Plasma engine. I can't think of any other use for it. Clang. So we got Clink and Clang now. So all we need is Cling Clang. Verbank City Gym. Amazing card. I see it being so handy in any deck that plays Poison Hypnotic, which is any deck that plays Plus Power. So it will be very handy. Reverse Escape Rope. That's cool. Speaking of cards I want in reverse, that's amazing. And we got a Plasma Rare. It's a water type. Full Retreat, I have no idea. Bear Arctic. It is nothing special. Its attack is a mill one that actually deals damage. That's kind of counterintuitive. Let's not go there. Let's just ignore it and move on. Pretend it never happened. There was no rare that pack. We got a Ralts this next one. Ralts is one of my favorite Pokemon. I really like it. No good reason, just like it. So, I wonder if there's a pattern to where the Plasma Pokemon is, because there's usually a single Plasma Pokemon per pack. Anyway, we got here a Ralts Pokemon. Ralts, as I said before. I like the stylized flowers and such in the background. I think it's cool. Reminds me of the games. And we got a Skitty that's very happy. Really like Skitty. It's one of the cat Pokemon. I like cats a lot, so... I just really like cats, if you get the reference. If you don't know, well, Patrat, nobody needs to see it. Chubchoo, yeah, nothing to say. Rufflet, already seen it. Hypnotoxic Laser, the card that's single-handedly replacing Plus Power. And might bring Espeon, the, I don't remember the set. Dark Explorer's Espeon back into the ring, especially once Thunder Knuckle and such come out. Spiral Force and Thunder Knuckle. Because when Evolutions are played again, Espeon will be back to stop Hypnotoxic Laser from wreaking havoc. So I see this card being huge. I see Espeon coming back, which is always a good thing in my book. Eligem. Really nothing to say about it. Bicycle, the draw support item that we were denied last set. Finally getting it now. Reverse Coughing, alright. And Dodrio, one of the gambling Pokemon for the pre-release that nobody will use ever after. I love how pissed this face is. This one's like, yeah, let's get him, and this one's like, whatever. Seriously, look at this. Yeah, oh, yeah, whatever. Don't know what's going on. Also, my floor is acting up again, so do try and ignore it. I can't really go back and like edit it out or anything. There's nothing I can do about it because they're too loud and obnoxious, and I can't predict when they're doing this. So, yeah. Anyway, next pack we got Pansear again, Purloin. Not really anything to say about that one. Ooh, another Litwick in this set. Is there a Chandelure? There might be. I don't know. I like the moon, how it's like just peeking up behind Litwick, and it looks so happy, and I like its cool blue flame and everything. It's a really cool looking card. Oh yeah, Turtwig. If you watch my Nuzlocke, I have a Turtwig in it, and it's named Lorenzo. So, got a Lorenzo, which has a story behind the name, but not going to get into that. Another Riolu with not quite as cool art, but I really do like its style. Colorist Machine. So I got a lot of the trainers that I was looking for, which doesn't surprise me. I figured I'd get a few of them at the very least. Magneton. Another stylized card. Ether. It's always a good thing. A reverse Squirtle. Maybe I'll put this in my Keldeo. No, this one's not as good. Didn't even know this was in the set. That's kind of disappointing. I would put it in my deck, my Keldeo Blastoise, this is reverse, but it doesn't have the ability, so it's automatically worse. So that kind of sucks. And Jellicent with its Spiteful Spirit ability that it statuses the opponent if it gets knocked out. That's actually pretty bad. anything that has to get knocked out for its effect to go off is automatically pretty bad in anything that involves in any kind of a match that involves catcher, unless you know they don't have a catcher, which is not easy to know. Anyway, next pack we got another Ralts. Already talked about him. Skitty, Chubchoo, nothing to talk about. Scraggy, which is the card that I got between my roommate and I. We got 3 reverse Scraggy at the pre-release out of 8 packs, or 16 packs between the two of us. Trubbish, I got 2 of them by the way. Plasma Rotom, which I think is an extremely underrated card. Since the release of Plasma Storm, I've played with it in my Ray Eels deck. It is the ultimate counter to Darkrai in that, and I feel like it'll come in handy against Landorus as well, because both those decks play tons of items and few Pokemon, especially since they both have item energy acceleration, which is what Poltergeist comes in handy for. Early game, you can also pitch Lightning Energy to get more cards in your hand, which is always a good thing for any kind of Eel deck. And then you burn them for 20 times the number of trainers in their hand, and you can see their hand. So, amazing card. Then we got a Monferno. Fire Tail Slap. Well, okay then. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to catch it. I'm going to set these down. I'm going to fix this. And we'll keep going in a second. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. When I was fixing it, I stopped recording. I didn't realize this, and I never got it back on. So for the rest of this quarter of the box, I will just show you what I got. I got Plasma Energy. I'm going to skip all the commons just because this is what I got out of all of the quarters. So obviously I got the 2 Giratinas, Cobalion EX, which is amazing. Reverse Colorus, also amazing. Togekiss, I think I'll find a use for it. Verbank City Gym, very good card. Escape Rope, also good card. Hypnotoxic Laser, again a good card. Bicycle, interesting card. Coughing, it's reverse. Colorless Machine, amazing card. Ether, a card with potential. Plasma Rotom, I feel is an extremely underrated card, as I mentioned. Dowsing Machine as an ace spec. Not sure if I went over this, but it's like item finder, etc. Except it's an ace spec, which is really cool. A Violite and Weezing. So yeah. Hopefully the next section won't be as broken up and crappy. I will do my best, but hey, that's why I'm breaking it into smaller parts. So if I have an issue, I can fix it for the next parts. Hopefully. Either way, I will see you guys next time.